in a lot of marriages, women are the breadwinner. So
Yeah.
are they submitting to a man or not?
Hell yeah. Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Yes.
So
Why not? I don't care how much money she make. That don't what that mean. What does that change about the price of tea in China?
yeah. Thinking about myself as like the provider forever, you know, like that's like that's like a concept like that I was like wrestling in my head. Like, not that I wouldn't do that or that I don't even like want to do that. I do, but like it was something like, damn, like I have to do that. It was a very, it's like a very, it sucks when you think that, or like you realize that when you're born you have obligations, and it's not like bad, but it's like you go, god damn, like I wish I could just like do stuff I want to.
My boy.
That's
Don't
fair,
worry.
man. That's fair.
I'll get some words. I'll put some words of wisdom in your ear.
All right.
When
So what do you think? So for the guy's point of view, you agree? Most women cannot handle the idea of submitting to a man. What do you think of that?
Well, I feel like with both those things, we say it, but we don't really mean it. We do it. That's what we do. Like, I date girls that like are like very successful and like they have their own careers and they got their own stuff to do. But no,
yeah.
Like, and I date girls that are pieces of garbage too. So like, but you go and like you treat you just act like how you act, and they I don't know if maybe the word is submit, but like they assimilate to that, and they want to, and they like to, and you like to be like your guy. You know what I'm saying? You like to do your job too. Like I like we might have like debates in our heads about why we're doing it and like the reason or like the want, but I think we do it like instinctively.
Okay. Huh.
Interesting. Okay.
Look at Sam itching, boy. She seen the word submit and got triggered.
No, actually, no.
You'll be very surprised. Sam.
Okay. I feel like this kind of, I don't know if you remember, a lot of the conversation we had at the bar was men being immature for a really long time. So I feel like the first part, like most men cannot handle the burden of providing. I feel like that mostly applies to
young men.
Like, yeah, boys until like they're 25, let's say.
I would crank that up a little higher, to be honest with you.
Okay, yeah, I don't know, like
30?
30. Yeah, a little higher. About 30. About 30.
35.
30 is when it starts up. Nah, 30.
50,
30, that's someone with their head straight. It's at 30.
30, you can handle it, but 32, you can actually probably. 35, you can actually probably.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if you're trying to be like prosperous, 35 is like the like peak number, I would say.
Right.
I'm thinking.
But 30 is when it was like, okay, you're at a stable point. You can handle shit.
But do you have to be stable to like provide? I mean, if we're because even if we're thinking like,
I'll let you talk. I'm sorry.
In like terms of like just young relationships, not even like marriage. Because when I read that, I thought marriage, like married couple, like the man is providing for the woman. That's how I perceived it. So, like me, for example, I would say I'm young. I'm not getting married anytime soon, but I would say my boyfriend provides for me a lot. Like he'll buy me dinner and stuff all the time. Like whenever we go out, he pays all that stuff, and I would consider that providing.
Why the pause?
Because I was processing. So that's also providing in a relationship. So yeah, it is.
No, I'm
on a minor level. Like it's not as serious.
I mean, it's
he's thinking about the serious shit. He talking about like. You look at Bill's nigga and eyes looking like
Yeah.
like this, like
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
what
you're
the
pulling
fuck
your
did
hair
you
trying
buy?
to. Yeah, we got a
What the
mortgage.
hell was that? Like,
But for the most women can't handle the idea of submitting. I feel like
Let's hear it.
depends on the guy.
for what do you mean submitting? Like submitting, like
That's what it means, like submitting.
to,
Submitting.
like are we still talking about the man providing, like submitting, like having him be the breadwinner and stuff?
Not so much having been. Yeah, you know
Or
what?
is it just kind of separate?
Resting in the idea that he is the breadwinner, that he is going to handle the lion's share of things, and that
Right.
you as a woman are going to be his support.
Right. Okay. So how I feel about this is I would never personally, and I don't think any female should, put myself in a situation where I can only rely on a man. Like if I'm married and being a stay-at-home mom, I need to have a backup in case anything happens. I can't only rely on him. You know what I'm saying?
No, what are you saying?
Like, for example, I don't really do anything with my life. And I get married and I have him provide for me and I'm submitting to the man. Like, you know, if we get divorced or something, I would not know what to do in my life. How am I going to make money? Hypothetically, children. How am I going to support my children?
Yeah.
All that stuff. You have to think about that. So me personally, I would never put myself in a situation where I wouldn't have a backup or a way to support myself.
Can I
So-
ask you something, Sam? Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So statistically,
Mhm.
70 and 80% of divorces happen by women. So
Okay.
if we're looking at statistics,
Okay.
most likely a woman will be the person to leave a situation where she is completely provided for.
Right.
Right, but every situation that you're completely provided for doesn't mean that it's like a healthy relationship. So sometimes maybe you have to leave. Not saying all the time. Like if I even had to leave a relationship because it was like not healthy or something like that, or I was cheated on, I would still want to leave, but what am I going to do? I have nothing to do. So I would feel obligated to stay
Yeah.
home. So that's why I would never put myself in a situation where I would have to feel obligated. With that being said, though,
So you don't
I'm gonna
plan on
go-
having children?
with that being said, I'm going to college. I'm going to get a good job. And I do want to be a stay-at-home mom eventually.
And it's-
But
That's why you go to college, people. Okay,
If you
go to
if
college so
you,
that you can give up that degree and be a
Yeah.
stay-at-home.
Bro,
No,
That's why you
it
but
would-
if
it
she
would-
all
quit-
that
but
debt for your
but if
husband.
he cheats, if he leaves, or if they get divorced, she's got a backup. She's got stuff that she
that's
can do.
exactly that's
I feel
what I'm
like-
saying.
I
I
feel
wouldn't
like
mind being a stay-at-home mom at all.
All right, hold on, wait. Hold on to your ideas, John. Let's hear
Yeah.
yours before we go to this battle royale.
bro. First of all, I think women have a problem submitting to a simp. Like they have a problem submitting to that guy. They don't have a problem submitting to a man. Like if she trusts that a woman is naturally inclined to follow leadership. So if you are a leader, a true leader, that means you lead by example. Like you listen to her intently. She don't have to tell you shit because you already know. You know just because you watch her, that's your boo. So you pay attention to your boo. You pay attention when she talking to you. So you're listening, so you know certain things, right? And when you keep your word. When you say you're gonna do something, you do it. If you tell her I'm not doing this because of this, and she say, well, why not? But I just don't do that. That's not what I do. And she leave it alone. Okay, then she knows that she can't talk you into shit. Like, or she may be able to, you have another side to where you may say no at first, but you know you need to listen to her too. And you show that you listening to her. And you be like, you know what? I'm gonna get out of my comfort zone because you really want to do it. So I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna support you with. Okay, well, she gonna follow you. You know what I'm saying? You showing her that you can put your foot down, but you can also bend and whatever's gonna make her happy. And you showing that her happiness is more important than your happiness at times. Like it's not all about you. You show her that it's balanced there, right? So when you do that, right? She'll just follow you. She will. You ain't gotta fucking say, hey, you submit to me. When you have to say, when you have to remind somebody who you are, your rank, it's like in the military. When you have to tell somebody your rank, you suck as a leader.
Yeah, you're probably not. You're not doing a good representation of it.
I could take charge of troops. That hell, sometimes I was not the highest ranked highest rank there. And I'm not saying by actual ranking signet, but there's a thing. It's a rank. It's a hierarchy. Like who's data rank, who received data rank first, and then it goes by birthday.
Isn't that a good leader is selected by the people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The people will elect who they want to follow. And it's based, and that same applies to a woman. So like they just know by the way you carry yourself, the way you present yourself, they feel most comfortable with you running the show. So then as far as like providing, as a man, you are naturally inclined to provide. Now, you young, Elmer, you might not feel that. How old are you?
I'm 28.
Yeah, you just don't feel like you.
So
you still in
what
your
are young
selfish years, bro. You in your selfish years. I wasn't talking like that at no 28, 27. You fucking serious? Like I was still like I would go Dutch with your ass. Like I didn't even want to like,
Dutch, like 70-30 her, right?
Like,
Dutch.
You paying your shit. I pay my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you eat what you eat, I eat what I eat.
I don't know. I gotta push back on that a little bit because like all right. You know what? I'm sorry. I'll let you finish. Just because I don't think that way.
Right. You don't. But you got to think, guys. You have an old soul. You have an older soul. You are not like I told you. You are not.
You see these grays in the beard. Yeah,
you are not. You are not. You're the exception. Definitely not the rule. Most guys in their 20s, bro, we trying to smash everything that moves. Like if it's moving and breathing, we trying to hit. If it's true, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying
to pulse.
I'm selfish as fuck. Like I don't want to share just yet. You feel me? And then when you get a little older, about late, way late. You know what? About 30, about 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? See, he just said about 30. You start thinking about
literally 30. Thank you, CJ. You pulling up, bro.
You want to provide. Yeah. You don't mind providing. I ain't saying it's willing, but you learn how to. You kind of learn how to be selfless and put somebody else's needs before you.
Yeah.
And it was real hard for me, especially being the only child. It was hard. Oh my God. My first one who lived with me, bro, is shit. It was so hard, like sharing the TV. Nigga, trying to share any damn thing. It was just so hard. And I would just always say, hey, ladies first.
I'm gonna do call-ins right after John finishes. I'm gonna drop the link in, and then I'll have you guys call in when you're like.
I'm done. I think y'all get the point.
So I'm gonna drop the link in. Sam, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, back to like the whole submitting thing. Like I think that a lot of people feel that most women can't handle that because of how a lot of girls are today. Like we kind of talked about this a little at the bar too, like the whole like, oh, I'm empowered, I don't want to rely on a man.
Sam, give me 1 second. Okay. So it's all those in the chat. I did drop the link to join the panel. When you come on, you can only come on for one question on the panel. So pick your questions wisely. Go.
It's like that's why a lot of people feel that women think that way, is because the whole I'm empowered thing. But at the same time, like I have a very strong personality. I'm usually a leader.
You're a strong, independent woman. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I am. But I have no problem being in a relationship where a guy can provide for me or makes more money than me. But that being said, if I'm married, I feel like this doesn't have to apply to every relationship though, because in a lot of marriages, women are the breadwinner. So are they submitting to a man or not?
Hell yeah. Yes.
What?
Yeah. Yes.
Why yes?
So
why not? I don't care how much money she make. That don't what that mean. What does that change about the tea and price of tea in China?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dynamic is just set up that way. I mean, it's set up like that.
That's exactly
There's
it,
no if somebody come right and they if the whole house earns if let's say we lose shit, you make the most money, but you bad with money, right? And you choosing like not to listen. And I'm on the verge of leaving anyway because my leadership skills just ain't working with you. You set in your ways, and no matter what, we can't redirect this behavior. You just like spending the money because you make the most money. And there's girls out there that's like that. No matter how good a leader you are, there's still bad apples, right? We lose shit. Who the hell you think they gonna put that blame on? It ain't you. But who is it gonna go on?
At the same time, I don't like. No matter who you are, unless you're like my mom or dad, I don't like being told what to do or what I can and can't do. Like I don't like being bossed around.
But that's not what a leader does.
That's what I did. I did agree with that whole leader thing.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. A leader don't have to boss you around, bro.
Yeah.
A good leader is a good listener. Actually, a good leader is very understanding.
The man has to be a good. For instance, I can get she just chimed in. I can get my girl to do whatever I need her to do for me, and I just ask.
Well, yeah.
And she'll come to me and she will ask for direction and guidance.
There she is.
You understand? You see what I'm saying? I mean, but if I say, hey, this one needs to happen at this particular time and place in space, I need this, and this to happen by this time so that we can do X, Y, and Z. Because the main plan is this. And on this date, we're going to go here. So I need you to go do. I'm going to go do. Now, I present it to you that way. Guess what? You just got told something to do. And you'll be more than happy to do it. And you're going to report back what I asked you to do because of the way I phrased it. But you still just got told what to do, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like that's
so I was a good follower. A good leader is always has been once a good follower. Yeah. So if you're a good follower, you'll learn how to be a good leader, especially if you had good leadership, presented for you. Treat people like you want to be treated. You understand what I'm saying? The definition of leadership is the ability to influence others in completing a task without creating offense.
And John,
not to boss somebody around and tell them, "Hey, I'm the boss, goddammit, you gonna do it."
Yeah, but I connect that kind of attitude with the word submitting, like bossiness. Like you know what I'm saying? So if something like that, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I wanted to add on to what you were saying just now because it's the dynamic the definitions and the dynamic changes with every generation, and this is the problem with men and women now, especially men and women our age. Like you still got the old guard telling you that this is the way a relationship should be, and it looks like what it looked like in the 50s, and it's like a woman being pregnant on her bare feet in the kitchen, and it's a guy going to work. So that's the dynamic that they're accustomed to by culture and what they saw from their parents. So, but the problem is that the dynamic has changed. Like the dynamic has changed radically because women are making more money and they're being more independent and they're able to sustain themselves now. So now you gotta. And my thing is, you gotta change with the dynamic now. Now the providing has to.
All right, no, that's where I have contention with, man. That's where I have contention with.
Providing has to mean something else than providing, and submitting has to mean something. It's
because we are making a little bit more money now than generations prior. Sure, women are now making money. Women can now do things on their own. They still want exactly the same things.
They do.
Women still want a provider male.
A job, bro, that pays 6 figures to be a stay-at-home mom. They don't want to.
She literally just said, like, I'm going to college to get my degree, but I still hope to be a stay-at-home mom.
She just said that.
Like,
because I have a whole life.
She's not the only one. The girls on the previous show said
most women want like a provider male. Like they want the security. They want the security of the degree just because if anything goes bad. But they hope to find a provider male that can. Women want to nest. Women want to nest. Guys naturally have the role to provide.
Yeah.
That's why we take great comfort in being able to provide for who we're with.
Yeah. But
And
what I'm
women take great comfort in nesting next to someone that they know has their full interest and security in mind. Like that's what
But-
women
Yes,
want.
I
They want that person.
agree.
Yeah, that's what they want, bro.
what
No,
I'm
I feel like a
saying-
lot of women don't
I-
want that now.
Nah, they
No,
don't.
no, no. They
That's
say
what
they
do.
don't
is
want
trying
that.
to get you to believe, because that's the dynamic, that's the agenda that they trying to push. But when you talk to women, and when I say talk, you don't talk at them, but talk with them, and you listen to them by active listening, meaning when they talking, you listening, and you really hearing what the hell they saying. I promise you, you know the one thing that would, like, everybody wants you to believe that women only want this brick house stud looking dude. Bullshit. More women don't want that than anything in the fucking world. A lot of women just don't want that. They don't want that for various reasons. They just don't give a fuck about that. The thing that would be your saving grace, if you was born and you just say, forget the body, let's say the face, you just don't have attractive features. Let's say you was born that way, right? You're not. Nobody on here is, but let's say you was. Follow me.
Right.
The thing that will fucking save you, if you knew and realized at a young age that you're just ugly. That's what you are. You're ugly, right? And you fucking invested time in yourself in books, and you did well, and you got a job. You became a surgeon. Let's say a doctor. Surgeons make. Let's say you was an orthopedic surgeon. They make north of $400,000 a year. You just got saved, and you can get any bitch you want. I promise you that. If you know how to manage your money, you keep your credit right, you can get any woman you want. I promise you that.
As a man,
that's your fucking saving grace. Because if you listen to her, she will disregard the fact that you kind of ugly. Yeah, your ass look kind of fucking cute to her. Like she don't give a fuck, and her friends ain't gonna say shit because all her friends are defender. Because she ain't got to worry about nothing, no matter what he look like.
CJ, thanks for jumping in, my man. What's going on? You're muted, man. Look at this man grinding. Look, he's a nurse.
Got a good
Shout out
ass.
to CJ, by the way. This is a nurse. He has his nursing channel.
Nice.
But look at him, clean as hell. Got a fresh ass barber. I don't know who his barber is, but that's something doing good.
Hey, salute to y'all, man. I just got back from vacation, man. I'm grinding. Got another one.
I saw your videos, bro. You're always grinding, man.
Yeah,
congrats
man.
to you.
Hey, man, y'all grinding too. I'm loving the conversation, man. I'm loving this. Shout out to everybody on the panel.
What up?
I want to answer that question that's on the screen. But before that, I just have to say, look, Wall Street, I mess with you, but that is cap, bro. Women like nice bodies, bro. They like nice bodies. That's cap.
I'm not saying that, man. I'm gonna tell you something. You know what? You're not wrong in that. I think you'd be misunderstanding me when I'm saying that. You're not wrong in that. But it's a bonus. It's not gonna be you dismiss if you don't. That's not true. I know that for a fact.
You're right about that. It's not a deal breaker.
But I ain't gonna lie, bro. You nigga, you stepping out. Hey, I'm just trying to. Man, my wife listening, man. You just need to call me.
You gotta look good.
Fuck it. Listen, I've been working now. I lost
Shout out to DJ's barber.
And this damn chest done barreled up some more. These arms looking good and juicy, and people have been saying shit. Girls, I'm like, the attention I was not getting before. I'm getting a little bit more attention. Even my girl, she paid more attention. Like she won't let me off the phone. Like she was like, I'm like, all right, let me say, ooh, guapo. I'm like, babe, why you lusting at me? She like lusting harder. I'm like, and I ain't gonna lie, I thought about you. I said, shit. Let CJ shit. Let me go back to this day. I'm going again tonight. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's not a lie. That's a fact. That is a 100% fact. You are more secure with yourself.
Will get with a guy with a lot of money. She'll get with a guy with a lot of money, but she'll just be with him for his money.
But
she don't lust him. She don't lust him. She just with them for the money. That's whack.
But she don't lust him. That's true. She won't lust him. Yeah, that's different. Yeah, because I'm getting lusted hard now. Yeah. That's totally different.
But the question was, most men cannot handle the burden of providing. A lot of men were not built nor taught to provide, and then you have a lot of men with the beta male ideas and ideologies that think the times have changed. Only thing that's changed about the times is that the women, yes, they are making more money, but statistics show that usually women who make a lot of money are usually unhappy and unsuccessful in relationships. because most women do not want to be in those positions.
No,
Listen,
they don't.
I work with 99% of all women, and they all hate being here. They all hate it. Every last one of them hate being here. A lot of women will never have the luxury of not being able to work. Most women work because they have to work in order to survive. So in order for a woman to not work, to be able to survive, she needs to get with a man who doesn't mind providing. And the fact is, a lot of men just don't and are not up to the challenge. Most 70% of women will never.
Do you find it a tough challenge though?
No.
Take you out of the equation. Do you think for most men nowadays, do you find it a hard challenge for them to step up to that bat?
It's hard for me to speak for most men because it's hard for me to speak for most men because I enjoy grinding. I enjoy the rewards that come from working hard. So I can't speak for most men. To me, it's easy. But I don't know the circumstances. Maybe they were lazy. Maybe you don't know how many women have asked to be my second girlfriend, knowing that I have one. They just want to be because it's about survival. They don't care. So it's just like, bro, like I get chicks all the time. It's like, listen, I know you got a girl. I wouldn't mind being a second girl in the house and everything like that. Because they see how I'm living, all that kind of stuff. And I'm not trying to brag, but I work hard. So, and they want that security. Most women do. Like you got some who may not, but most women do not want to be out here working. That's why they have a problem with the word submission, because they feel like they don't got nothing to submit to.
Exactly. And when they got somebody to submit to, like you were that leader, when I say lead by example, I mean by your actions. I ain't talking about just by the words coming out your mouth. Like you lead by example. Like when you trying to teach her, if you got a younger female and you trying to build her credit, you need to be able to know how to do that. Like if you trying to go out and buy stuff, you need to know how to make these purchases. If not, get somebody to show you how to do it, or y'all sit down and talk together and figure it out together. But like you need to lead by example. You need to go and get that check. She needs to see that you're gonna go and get that check. And if you've been that guy, you can tell who was that guy, because the ones who some baby mamas is just damn crazy. I ain't talking about them. But a lot of times these guys don't have problems when they do transition into children, and there were children in previous relationship. Why? Because he was always a leader. He knows how to talk to her. She will listen. Why? Because he set the example. She probably made a mistake. Even if he made a mistake, she's going to say, this dude was a great provider. He does this, that, and the third. And he's a good person. We just didn't work out, blah, blah, blah. And it won't be a whole lot of drama. But when you is sorry, you don't want to fucking work, like you asking her to split half with you, like, get the fuck out of here. What you like, man, listen, get out of here, bro.
Hold on, CJ. Sam, what are you saying this whole thing? Sorry, I gotta pick on you as the only woman here.
Honestly, my final words on this entire topic, I think, are gonna be: it's nice to rely on a guy, but I don't think any girl should rely on a guy too much. Which just goes back to what I said before. Like, you have to have your own stability. I don't think you should only be relying on a guy.
Yeah, you should know how to do something. You should know how to do something.
Exactly.
You should know how to have the ability to make money if need be.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, most women will never have the opportunity.
Let me ask you, money.
Hold on. Let CJ finish for a second.
I got it. Well, no, I was going to say most women have never had an opportunity to even get the chance to know what it's like to be taken care of, because there simply aren't enough men that are in a position to do it. And secondly, I just want to say this real quick. I've gotten the most cooperation from women when I've been totally in my masculine and they've been totally in their feminine, meaning I'm giving them the things that they need to be the woman that they need to be. When your woman out there working 70 hours, 60 hours, 50 hours a week, dealing with other women at the job, dealing with the boss, why do you think she don't want to come home and suck you off? Because she been dealing with crap all day.
That's right.
If you put her in a position to be a woman and do what she's supposed to do, it will be easy for you to get the things that you want. But most do, and see, that's my problem with the red pill guys, because a lot of them, they just complain, but they don't want to do the work. Self-improvement is literally the cheat code. It's so easy, and it's really easy if you do it. Get your body right, get your money right, get your looks together, get your career on point. Dude, women is thirsty, and it's survival of the fittest out here, bro. Like I don't understand the issue.
So,
Elmer, you were gonna say something?
yeah, I wanted to say, because to Sam's point, like you want to say that the dynamic hasn't changed, but women are smarter. Women can make money for themselves. Women have that parachute. They, even if the woman wants to just be a submissive mom and stay-at-home mom and stuff like that, they are gonna go for that parachute, unless you get like a, you know, most of the women now are gonna be going to school, are getting an education, are getting a job, and that's just because you can't afford a house now. You know what I'm saying? So don't you think that changed the dynamic a little bit in the last 50 years? Like,
No. These
Then
women
why-
are not
then
wanting
why
that
are-
shit. They just don't
then
want
why
it, bro.
are? But the result is that the divorces are increasing. That there are less people in relationships. There are more
So-
guys want to be single now, rather than like the results don't match the dynamic.
So
everything.
the
Because
thing is
the
now.
marriage
Hold
is
on,
not set
John.
up like
Hold on,
that.
John. Let me tackle this real quick. The thing is too that women are hypergamous by nature, meaning they want someone that has equal to what they have or more. Back then, women could not even work, so they had nothing. So anything a guy could do, a guy working register number 5 at McDonald's was still up for what they had. So now they are able to go to college, they're able to get their own degree, they're able to get their own things.
Yeah.
So most guys aren't like they're not, they just can't keep up. They can't.
Yeah.
So now that the divorce rates are going to go much higher because women want what they have or more. Women want a lifestyle.
Look at the
a man
divorce
is a
rate.
lifestyle.
Look at the divorce rate between guys that make 6 figures and better. It's not that high. It's less than 20%.
Yep,
it's less than 20%. And none of them wives work. They don't. A wife don't work. Like they just don't, bro. Think about. I want you to think about this. An average child care is $150 every week. That is $400, $500. What is that? For $150 a week. What is that? Like $600 a month?
600. Yeah.
That's $600 a month. Why in the fuck would I pay a stranger $600 of our money a month when you can do it? In the first 3 years of the baby, it's vital to be at home with their mom. That's when they most impressionable. That's when she can teach them how she wants her baby to grow up, how she want y'all baby, because y'all supposed to agree on how the baby should be raised, right? I just said that in the opening part. So she already got the plan. She know how she want. Y'all agree on that. She's the best person to do that, not a fucking other female. So if she making $5,000 a month, right? Why is she taking $600 out of that money? Or if you make $7,000, $8,000 a month, why are you taking $600 out of that money? It's all of it together. So if y'all making 13 together, why are you only making 12 something? Why? Why are you only making 12,400 when you could get in the whole shebang? That $600 damn a month could go directly to the child. That $600 a month could go to the child's education fund. That $600 a month is a lot. Do you know that's $7,200? That's $7,200 a year.
You know what the child will say?
That's $70,000 by the child 10 years old, bro. That is $70,000 by the time the child 10 years old. Why you want to get it up to my somewhere? Then she just don't fucking trust you. That's the problem. If you got a woman in your ear talking about some she don't want because she don't trust you, it's something that you have done. Not you personally. You know what I'm saying. It's something that the guy have done in the past to show some inconsistency. Women watch the hell out of you. Women don't say shit. They don't have to. We think that they say on everything. No, sometimes they just take mental notes and sit back and say, okay. Then they don't say nothing. They'll sit back and watch.
Is that why Sam's so quiet right now?
Yeah, because she's sitting back.
Can I say one last thing before I go?
Go for it, bro.
You know why a lot of dudes are scared to really put in the work too?
They're lazy.
Not only that, but they're trying. They be trying to keep an eye on a woman.
Yup.
a lot of dudes are so scared because they try to keep an eye on their chick. They try to always be in their chick face. They always worried about if she gonna. Somebody asked me the other day. Somebody said, "Do you worry about your girl cheating because you work so much?" I said, "My girl could cheat if I didn't work so much. Anybody can get cheated."
Yeah.
So if she's gonna cheat, I'd rather me get money and she be stupid to let me find out because. And I'm not trying to sound arrogant, but it's plenty of women that would love to be in her position. So I'm not worried about it. I love my girl to death. I wouldn't want her to cheat, but if she did, it is what it is. I'm going to keep working my 80 hours a week. I'm not worried about because she is a part of my world. And that's a problem. A lot of dudes compromise too much with women before the woman has even shown her worth or proven herself worthy for her to become in your world. Stop compromising with these chicks. I don't compromise for anybody, especially no woman. I'm building my world. This is what it is. Either you want to be and she'll tell you that. Either you want to be a part of that or you don't. Exactly. And like I said, my chick is happy, or I'm assuming she's happy. I figure if she wasn't happy, then why would she be there? So, I mean, once you put a woman in a position to be feminine and you do what you're supposed to do as a man, a lot of your problems will go away. Not all, but most of your problems will go away. But Clement, I love what you're doing. I got love for the panel, man. I'm about to
hold on. Let's do this. Shout out your channel, bro.
Hey, I need y'all to go to the CJ Kyles on YouTube, y'all. It's popping. It's popping right now, man. Just almost at 1,200 subscribers, so we getting it in. Check out my traveling channel, The Traveling Heartbeats. Those are the travel vlogs that me and my chick go on. So, we take a trip every month. We got a 2-week cruise next month. So y'all tune in for that. The vlog's going to be lit, man. And I'm going to keep supporting CKQ.